Love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, wow. This needed to... Oh, wow. This needed to be the original demo. I mean, that is well impressive. Right, okay. I'm not going to gatekeep with this. Now, this is a talent that I think people don't like. It has a very specific gameplay style, and it's called Frenzy. Now, Frenzy on its own is a very good talent, same with the likes of Unhinged, but people don't tend to like them because with Frenzy, for instance, you only get the buff when you reload from empty, which means you've got to use the entire mag, which can make things a little bit more difficult. But it is one of the top DPS type talents that we have, along with very easy killer. So we can use killer with this build as well. And again, that is kind of top when it comes to damage. Now, there is other options. Well, obviously, we've got the newer options like Streamline and things like that and Unhinged, but unfortunately, they won't do as much damage as this. And there's kind of caveats with this, whether you're playing in teams or not, right? So if you're playing in a team, you would be better running Streamline. Just be careful that you don't use your skills. If you're playing solo, you're definitely better running killer because you're going to get all the kills and you're also going to be doing, you know, more damage, right? This is kind of the leading combination when it comes to that combo. Does it beat out Coyote's mask? Yes, it absolutely does. And this is where things start to get just a little bit crazy, because I think a lot of people kind of thought that stuff would be, you know, with strikers and NARs and the Lexington, well, that doesn't work anymore, you know, and things like that. And I think LMGs are really where it's at, where this, well, this new mask is absolutely going to shine. So anyway, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I picked a random mission. I've not done this since the first few weeks of the game launching its DLC. Let's give it a go and see how we get out. Get on. So obviously, we're going to see nothing at the moment. We have to be a little bit careful because we have 0 survivability apart from 10% armor on kill from Gunner. But the burst DPS on this thing should be absolutely wild, he says. Which, of course, it is. It's absolutely what I expected. Ah. So it depends what you're going to do here. You know, are you going to use areas like this to run your magazine down, like we could do? It's a big waste in bullets, and you're going to have to be very careful that you don't run out. But like I said, this is, you know, this is looking at a huge burst number rather than, you know, practical DPS. So that we can restock. Oh, restock refills are good as well. Hi guys. I mean, no one really wants to be doing this, but we'll see how we get on. I mean, it's probably going to be like Suppress City. Don't get over. Ah. But I mean, we really can't complain when it comes to how fast we're shooting, and the burst is kind of wild. I mean, for lovebirds, oof, that is going to be some bursty type damage.
At least now we know what they've been protecting. Take out their supply routes. They can't make another play for the bridge.
Let's do one more section.
Hostiles detected.
That was unfortunate that we came to the end of that section before we actually got a reload in.
Hostiles detected.
This is probably a good section to do a demo on. Hopefully we'll get some high ends.
Multiple fatalities detected. Facial recognition required.
We're just...
to
No, you pressed the... That's the problem, right? You press that reload button, you kill the entire talent. And now at this point, I've just wasted so much ammo. We're gonna get shot.
Hostiles detected.
Okay, I was meant to shoot a yellow box, right? Yeah, there was. I mean, we're not short on damage when Frenzy's not up, which is what kind of nice. And then with everything together, it just kind of slaps. Don't have to feel the slowdown.
Identification confirmed. All deceased personnel were assigned to the pier.
Alright, let's get to a safe pit. Yeah, alright. So, yeah, I mean, it might not be the most gracious of combos, but as far as burst DPS goes, yeah, pretty wild. And a lot of damage to be hitting, you know, at that kind of speed. And to be honest, we could probably switch these around, because we would get more. I'm using the MG5, and the MG5 only has 100 in. We could use the MK46, which is a lesser performing gun, but has more bullets and therefore gets more out of Frenzy. So let's swap that round. We get 150 in the mag. So it'll be interesting to see. Frenzy kind of fit perfect with the 100 mag. For the 9 seconds, but let's switch it around and do one more area, and then we'll go through the actual build.
Agent, thank you for coming.
No problem, bruv.
Queen's crew took us from the pier and stole our IDs.
Stole your IDs?
I'll send a recovery team to get them back to the bridge. You need to get to the subway station.
We need an ammo box. I want to empty my mag so we can do a very quick demo. Because this is kind of going to be right. So for newer people to the game, like a nice burst build is yeah, is definitely going to work out really well. It's a great combination.
Hostiles detected.
Please get down. Thank you. What was that?
Hey! You snuck up on me!
Serious trauma detected.
Holy smokes, that's even better. I mean, it's hitting for less, but the RPM of it killing things. You kind of have to guess if you've got killer up. There isn't a UI for both. Like, we can see Frenzy's up, but not. Oh man, he shredded that yellow. We absolutely shredded that yellow then.
Do I need to...
I guess the only thing is that LMG suppress mechanic, which does kind of suck. I'm just killing things for the sake of it right now, but I mean, yeah, it's undeniable that, yeah, I would definitely run with the MK46 with this one. Killer, Frenzy, just a lot of burst damage. Like an insane amount. Yeah, I wasn't quite expecting it to be that good. So we're at 59.5% crit chance, 127% critical hit damage, 105% headshot damage. Get yourself a crit chance MK46. You can craft these at the bench with either Killer or Frenzy on. That can be your choice. And then another LMG just to finish that off. Obviously, we are running the Tinkerer with a critical hit damage mod with the new abridged talent. We're running Contractor's Gloves with headshot damage for some reason. So we're actually, right, all right. So I've messed this up by, well, I haven't messed it up if I was hitting them in the head. The number would be the same. But for some reason, I must have been using them in another build. And them. Oh, man. Imagine doing a video with all that demo and messing it up that much. If I was hitting in the head, though, the numbers were right. So that's the thing. So that's good. Perfectly Unstoppable Force, all red backbone. Pretty hard to get. And then we've got an all red Langmore holster. Again, all red. And then the hardest piece to get is going to be this Langmore chest piece. We're running glass cannon. Crit chance, crit damage, and weapon damage. And obviously from the 3-piece bonus, we get a 30% LMG damage buff. I am just going to do one extra section because I messed that up. But the numbers that you would have been seeing are actually correct as long as I would have been hitting in the head. It might be the disparity with the chest shot numbers a little bit. But with all that said, I hope you're enjoying the new content. There's been a lot to post recently. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. They know I'm coming. It's not a surprise. I mean, I wouldn't do this necessarily when I was in a real mission. I'm just kind of doing it for demonstration purposes. Oh, wow. This needed to... Oh, wow. This needed to be the original demo. I mean, that is well impressive. Please show yourself. See ya. Oh, he's getting killed from behind. No, don't reload. I reloaded. Let's see how quick we can mow down the boss. Or get ourselves killed.
Serious trauma detected. Agent
GG's, boys. I hit the reload button. That is the biggest problem. Alright, let's see how quick we can mow down the boss. I damaged his shield a load, but I don't think I damaged him too much. We haven't got max damage on. Love it. Absolutely love it.
Thank you, Agent. You took out the supply line and recovered the survivors.
That's going to be the agents. You saw it through the thick and the thin. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.